Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Jacks, these kind of split pushers. The question is, what does Wunder want to go into? Does he want to take that side?
Well, I think the thing is, you also don't have a huge amount of engage on the side of Fnatic. I was wondering something like a Gragas for the disengage and then let the Zeri really open up. Ornn gives you a series. Razork, of course, since week 8, has really evolved as a jungler, has leveled up to a different echelon to how he has been playing during the regular season. Malrang has struggled a little bit to have the impact that he would usually like, but maybe he's able to have it here up towards the top side. Inferno Chain's going to land, Wunder has to flash away, otherwise he'd be dragged back and the chase is on. Malrang and Odo play first!
Razork trying to do what he can with the wave staying in top lane. Onivia once again showing a lot of respect. It's one of those things where in an environment like this, where the pressure is at its highest, with the crowd behind you, or sometimes even against you, sometimes this is where the jitters can get to you. But when you have two veterans in the top lane like Wunder and Odo, see how focused they are as Humanoid now looks to go all in.
Awesome, low on mana. Don't know if he has Spirit
Oh
Rush
my
here.
God.
Humanoid with the chase. Oh, Spirit Rush flash!
Don't feel confident right now.
Yeah, we just saw Larsen's ult in mid to try and get a pick onto Humanoid. Looks like Razork's going to face check here. Needs to be careful.
Doesn't have the pressing guard. Can use it. Knocked up with the season bad. Season assist. Malrang getting chased down as well. Stolen away. All by Humanoid. And for the second time, Humanoid finds the kill in the mid lane. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, the Connor coming out as Upset tries to dash and dodge away. Trimby healing himself up, but Upset still very healthy in this trade.
Chain CC wasn't good enough there by Rogue. They got the Q, they got the ult.
Where are your next steps? Like, how do you start fighting back against Fnatic? Because all three, well, only top lane really won.
But that's fallen apart to a point where Larsen and Malrang need to cover bot. Not ideal. I think they're going to have to wait for the next neutral or a pick. Full flash is coming up for Fnatic though. Herald crashing. Well, fight kicks off.
Fight's going to happen. The final chapter coming out as well. And there is the killing spree for Humanoid. 3 kills to the good now as Malrang falls. The stolen tide away from Humanoid will chase them away. The Rift Herald charged in. Thank you, crowd, for the cheers on that one.
They could look for the fight if they can find someone split off.
Wunder's on his way across as well. We'll see as Malrang goes forward. Smite secured by Razork, but now the final chapter's going to turn it around. Malrang does still have the flash to try and get away. The stopwatch used. Call of the Portal coming out as well by Wunder. Sees the assist on towards Wunder as well. But on the back line, it's Humanoid separated from the rest of the team. Hillesang's going to try and heal him up with the Yumi on top of his shoulders. Odo trading in, but Humanoid's just too damn tanky. You just can't take him down in the end. The Orb of Deception from the Swede.
Now look for a cross map to the top side.
That's what they need. They need gold right now. They don't really want to fight over neutrals. The Herald can inevitably give gold. They lost
the gold in the hole, but Rogue will be rejuvenated by that last fight. Of course, we'll see where Larsen can use the gold injection that he did acquire. Fnatic, though, controlling the bottom side of the map perfectly. Rift Herald available to them as well. Razork can use this to break the tier 2. Of course, still, second tier towers give you more gold, so this is a large cash infusion for Humanoid.
Yeah, great play. It wasn't mid, it was bot.
You're going to stay around for the local gold here, Humanoid? Yeah, okay, yes. Good. If he walks away
with Ornn, Zeri, Yumi.
Yeah.
So much scaling when it comes to these team fights. This next dragon has to be contested by Rogue, and they have to win it if they want to stay in this game.
Malrang looking for Humanoid. Final chapter coming out. There's a cease and desist. Stopwatch going to stop them for the moment. Zonya's coming out the charm as well. Cullen going in, but Fnatic now looking for the fight. Razork on the front line with Odo 1. They're trying to trade blows. Call of the Forge going to hit onto Malrang. The knockup coming in as well. Wunder with a perfectly placed knockup there will get one, and that's the second for Fnatic. They find 2, and Rogue get nothing. Razork still looking for the chase, but can't find any more, as Rogue are forced to walk away.
He could find that pick onto Humanoid, but it's a stopwatch that changes the entirety of the fight, and Wunder just really great follow-up and follow-through alongside Razork. There's really no damage for Rogue left when they're so split. Upset.
Hits him with the ultra shot. Flash forward, zap him to death. Upset looking for 2 under the tower, the double for him. At Fnatic, on the other side, Humanoid's been at Worlds in 2019. Upset's been in arenas this big in the past. Wunder's been at MSI finals and won the damn thing. Hillesang too. And now Fnatic are looking for a little bit more up towards this top side. Razork thought it was core, but he's just not. They can't take anyone down. Charm coming out though. Beautiful play it here. Onto Upset, he'll be shut down. Hillesang able to dash away.
But if Fnatic get this dragon, they're just going to run away with it. I think Rogue have to contest this. They have to find a fight. Maybe Onivia can look for a flank. Malrang can look for a pick. Humanoid still has that buy ult.
Cease and desist going in. Hillesang there as well. And Larsen just doesn't get an opportunity to move. He is locked down and sent back to the fountain. And Fnatic will get their 3rd Drake of the game.
Incredibly clean from Humanoid. We've really seen so few mistakes from this team, and he's looking to shut down his rival once more.
I mean, this Sylas is going to be a very big problem for Rogue moving forwards in this series. Something you need to think about. I mean, even both carries of Fnatic stepping up right now and showing up in this game 1. Wunder might be in trouble here. Onivia with the Black Cleaver with the side lane. There's the TP though.
Odo is going to pop the world ender to try and get away from this one. Can dash across the wall. Can't see the timer on that as he flashes. Humanoid, though, still looking for the chase here. Counter TP, but look at how deep that is. Larson is so far away from the rest of the team. Final chapter up towards the top side of the fight. Meanwhile, down towards the bottom side, Odo facing off against two members of Fnatic. Humanoid and Wonder trying to stare him down, trying to take him down before help can arrive. Odo still survives, though. Upset, taking an upset. Humanoid diving in. Will get him with the King Slayer, but Fnatic have lost two. It's 2 for 2 on the top side, and now Rogue are trying to close in.
Can they find the kills? They're trying to base here, I think. They're going to get the recalls off. Can Larson stop them?
Flash, charm, wide. Humanoid misses the absconder duck as well, but Humanoid dives onto Tribute. That's one. He's looking to make it 3. Can he make the outplay to win the game? That's 2. Humanoid, you absolute monster.
Humanoid goes and fight.
TP coming by Rogue as they look to try and turn this around. It's last hope, it's last vestige of any life for them in this game. You have to feel Wonder stepping forward, has the call of the Portugal as well. He gets the knock of his Cobb. There's the tidal wave coming in as well, but Cobb has to try and dash and dodge away, but he just can't do it. Hillesang takes it, closes the book on game 1. And Fnatic, once again, just take Rogue to the cleaners.
It's going to be Baron. Rogue inevitably had to walk in. Comp, no flash, and Wunder finds him with the knock-up. Fantastic.
About it earlier, over the last 7 years, only 3 mid laners have stood atop Europe. Their names are Perks, Caps, and Humanoid. This man is looking to do it once more. Larson forced to disengage. Upset has his eyes on another kill. But Fnatic now with the Baron, 10k gold lead, are looking to secure game 1 in this best of 5.
Fnatic playing on 2 lanes right now. Odo down towards that bottom side, trying to get the wave pushed in, but he's not even going to be able to take the tower. Doesn't have the TP, so he's got to dash back.
At the moment, Rogue, not that much wave clear.
Fnatic pushing in, Baron, as you say, still a minute remaining on it. That will be the inhibitor tower in the mid lane going down. Comp maybe getting chased away here. You can see Wonder looking for it. Fishing for it, lands the knock-up onto Comp once again, and Comp's just down! Wonder just assassinates him with the help of Humanoid. Now Rogue running for the hills, but there's nowhere for them to go. Upset will chase them. Larson, the last one standing, but he just can't do anything into the 5-man might of Fnatic.
That's going to be it, isn't it? They're pushing down mid, they're pushing down bot. 27-minute game. Upset's looking for the 1v1 onto Larson's going to hop over the wall. Should be able to pick that one up as they continue the siege down mid. 30 seconds on Malrang, 20 seconds on Comp.
It's been a statement on the TP from Humanoid. He says, well, Larson, you have 1 game over me, and I head-to-head, I'm making sure we're evening out the score here. Humanoid joins. Upset takes it before Humanoid can do anything about it. But Fnatic make a statement in game 1 as they absolutely dismantle and demolish Rogue.
Touch-ups of stats, of course, before they kill the Nexus, but Fnatic will close this one out just under 28 minutes. And the only time...
It all depends on how Humanoid chooses to round out this draft. It looks like he will go for the Orianna, as predicted, Cadril. We are
for them a little bit too far up in the lane as Comp pushes forward once again.
I think they're going to get ganked here. How can Rogue react? They'll spot him now.
Trimby, Polymore, Steadfast wasn't coming out as well. Trimby's going to try and flash away, but the hammer comes down and Upset takes first blood.
Flash just slightly
trying to get away from this one, doesn't have a way to get over any more walls. As Hillesang doesn't land a slow either. A great ultra shock laser coming out from Upset, but he will be chased down by Cobb. But the heals and the shields and the barrier is enough to keep Upset alive. Chaos Storm towards the top side, chases Razork away, but with the smite on the dragon, he survives as well.
Razork, bow down to the Jungle King. He bought so much time. Upset would have died there if Larson could gap close in. Razork didn't have enough flash. Wunder's fighting Malrang.
Yeah, he's just a little bit overstepped here, a little bit overstayed. No flash on him, and Malrang will head him over there.
Should contest this. Fnatic just getting away with a Herald here would be a disaster for Rogue. Hilly has flash coming up soon.
Colin going down onto Hilly, trying to get away. Good movement from him, but Malrang coming in with a pillar now, but Humanoid's the first move from the mid lane. Knocked away with Keeper's Verdict. That subjugate is going to take, though. It's Hillesang able to force away. The shockwave coming out onto Larson as well as Upset dives forward, but Malrang's going to trade onto him and Upset. You got nowhere to go! Larson takes him with the Chaos Storm, with now secured there by Fnatic, as Razork's able to walk away with the eye.
a bit of over-aggression there from Upset, but Fnatic still walk away with the Herald. They're immediately going to rotate over to mid. They know that Larson has no flash, and he doesn't have the HP to hold. Fnatic looking to secure their first tower of the game.
Larson's ult was 2 seconds away the second he stepped up to try and kill Hilly. If he had that, Hilly would have died, but he might die now.
Flash, chop, Hillesang though! The shields and the heals are just too much. Malrang knocked away. Odo looking for the flank position here as well. They're investing everything into killing Hilly, and they will take him down. That tasted purple.
Finally, Fnatic get a Herald, and Fnatic got a Dragon as well. Upset a bit confused as to what happened there in the fight. They will get this Dragon now back to life. Tribby, ooh. Almost gets it with the
Shadow Odo.
Wunder with the poker face. He knew he would flash there, but Larsen's here. Wunder still has flash. Humanoid's on the chase.
So Humanoid spots him. Wunder can get underneath his tower. The Siphon Power into a Chaos Storm can do a lot of work. There's the Death Ray coming out. There's the Chaos Storm. Wunder shut down. Couldn't get away.
And just going back to my point, yes, Larsen is always playing control mage. We talk about him being a control mage only player. Set up for this dragon in 55 seconds.
They should be more than in time for that objective. Going to clear out this wave, look for a quick reset. Where will they go? Odo looking to base.
Humanoid going to try and join the team here. Marang stepping forward, keep his verdict going down, knocks away Marang. Do Rogue still looking to fight? Tidal Wave across the board, and Humanoid then looks to shut down Humanoid, but he has to flash away. Dragon was secured. Odo looks for the flank position here as Wunder's going to be them as the three members of Rogue. Marang's still trying to make his way back towards his team. Rogue unable to get onto the back line.
2 for the tier 1, and we'll leave mid for the time.
A lot of back and forth.
Constantly trying to put more gold into Larsen's pockets as well. You can see 3-0-0 on the Victor. 60% win rating on it all time as well. Very experienced on this champion. If you can get him to 2 items, and you can get him in a really strong position. It was Humanoid who dictated the pace of the game in game 1 here. Much invested from Fnatic. The Shurelias, the heal, the wild growth, as well as Marang looks for the flank position. Tower will fall. Comp dashing forward. Almost gets one to step out presence as well from Razzle because he tries to disengage his fight once again. Fnatic all survive, but they do lose the tier 1 in the bot lane.
Humanoid's freezing top and he has TP to match, but Rogue are committing so many numbers that Fnatic can't find an angle for him to TP in. There was only really the tower because flanking is a bit too dangerous. The knockback will slow the siege down by getting the cannon minion, but Comp is very low on mana. Rogue have to be careful.
Oh, Marang! They just assassinate Razzle. He was there. You blink, you missed it. He's gone. Rogue going to take their second tier 2 of the game, accelerate this game even further. They have a 3.
But Fnatic aren't done just yet. The one shockwave, one Zeri 2 item can turn a fight around.
All it takes is your on-stall point and you lose the fight, and then you can lose the game from there. Odo trying to trade with Wunder up towards the top side. TP coming in as well, deep as well as Wunder realizes he might be in a little bit of a precarious situation. Humanoid though TP's up to the top side, so he's kind of abandoned his teammate here. I think Fnatic as well have abandoned the Dragon. Wunder will fall, he'll go down. Humanoid looking to get some gold back on the map.
This is a great play from Rogue because they can't lose Nash and they will secure the Drake. Yes, they will drop tier 1 top, but this is what G2 did against Rogue. It was Caps on Azir TPing behind Odoamne, and now it's Rogue who have learned how to play this side lane, how to play with globals. Even with a control mage, you can pull it off. The 3-man of Rogue secure mid, then they will secure Dragon. They trade the kill for the top tower.
Way to go until this game is over, but Rogue looking the most comfortable they have for a while.
And this is the 3-lane setup that they struggle against G2 with. They're finally now...
Perhaps they can actually put this Zeri and Lulu in a much more precarious situation.
It's the Gale Force, that's the ultimate. Good response from Humanoid, but the damage is good from Larsen, and I think it's all about these mid laners. Game 1, we saw Humanoid with his control and how they then moved that around the map. We're seeing the same thing again with Larsen. Fnatic looking for a fight.
Jimby flashes early, Razzle still on the chase, though Keeper's verdict goes between the uprights. He scores a goal, but perhaps only one Fnatic needed in the fight. Razzle able to get away, but Odo1 is going to stun him up. Ruthless Predator, enough. Larsen takes another, Odo1 they want more. And with the jungler down, you have to deal their
wave. It's on Upset and Hilly. Trimby's going to get the plan to heal up. Not a lot of ultimates to work with for Rogue, none at all.
Ultra Shock Blades are coming out, but it only tickles Marang in the pit. Upset trying to step forward. The Lightning Crash gets that movement speed. Stacking up, Larsen, no Chaos Storm for him, but he does have a flash. If he's looking for a little bit more than Baron, still at 4,000 HP. Upset trying to do what he can. Comp dashes forward. Hillesang falls slow, but Upset still very healthy. And Humanoid in the side. The Shockwave up in 1. 0 seconds left on it for the Baron. Secured by Rogue. Humanoid looks for the Shockwave, only finds it onto 1. And they will manage to pick up a kill, but Fnatic trying to fight forward. Humanoid looking for more. Trying to get onto Trimby. He will do it, but he'll fall in response.
8 of the 9 kills for Rogue, and this definitely feels like a battle of the mid laners.
Smiles on the Rogue faces, Comp dashing forwards, no flash on Hilly.
Oh, okay. Hilly's been on the receiving end of a couple of cullings so far this game and has struggled. Is able to dodge away from it at the last moment. Mid lane tier 1 does fall though, and Rogue are looking for the tier 2 here as well. Obviously, he already took the bot and the top lane, and now playing on 2 lanes as they sack that top side, let Humanoid push it out.
Seconds left on this Baron though. No ultimate on Humanoid, no ultimate on Razork. That'll help them in the siege. Trimby doesn't have the buff, so it's Comp who has to give it. Has the Gale Force.
Oh my god, Comp! Oh, what a move to make. Dashes forward and dashes the hopes of Fnatic to defend that inhibitor tower. He's looking to even this one out.
Fnatic though, they're posturing, they're looking for the pick. Upset goes in.
Hextech gate. Ultra Shock laser as well onto Comp. The ankle piston dodge. Upset going in with the lightning crash. That's what let's do. Razzle on the chase at the last, and the Marang had to call for the retreat. Odo1 trying to get him from the side as well. The stopwatch from Marang would only delay the inevitable. Upset still on the chase. 2 quick kills to him. The Chaos Storm ticking away as Odo1 still trying to get him behind this fight. But Fnatic just barrel them down.
Have Rogue thrown it all away? Has Fnatic found that single window to get back into this game because this is a Dragon. This is going to put them on Dragon Soul Point and upset now 3 kills on the Zeri.
No inhibitors actually fell during that siege from Rogue. They were able to crack 2 of the inhibitor towers, but they have yet to take down one of those inhibs. Trimby here on a ward. Flash knock into the wall and Trimby down. Sashimi for dinner.
How fast does this Dragon go down and how fast does Fnatic react to the start? They're going to go for it. Does Odoamne TP on this top wave?
Odo can also to the control ward there, yeah, by the blue buff. Odo takes the Dragon, keeps it, goes wide there. Maurang has flash, he's got smite. Comp's got some damage as well as Wonder goes in, but the tidal wave's going to stop him in his tracks.
Look at Odo, look at Odo.
Forward and the Dragon has been reset. Odo waiting in the bush, waiting in the darkness, and he gobbles up Fnatic. Hylissang already down. The Baron not yet fully reset, some 1000 HP on it. Upset trying to do what he can across the wall. Humanoid could look for the behind the back door shockwave, but he's already used his ultimate.
He's back up. Odoamne on zoning business.
They don't have vision quickly enough. He's looking for the command attack, but he's not there in time. Rogue secure the Baron with it, a 7,000 gold.
It's on Odoamne to find the flash W's. Execution is pivotal in these situations. Fnatic holding the line.
But for how much?
Shockwave!
He's dead! Shut down! Razzle tries to flash forward as well, but Larson can still turn this one around. Has so much damage on the victim, and it's all on him, you have to feel. Odoamne slicing his way away from Wonder down towards the bottom side.
Upset.
And Fnatic have at least delayed this, but Odo dives in! And Upset overstepped! Rogue find an archery kill on the enemy AD carry, and Wonder will fall as well. Rogue find 2, and with Baron remaining for 40 seconds, they're gonna look to crack the base.
Upset's confidence has been his downfall this series as Odoamne shuts him down. Beautiful play from Rogue as they're looking to break into the base of Fnatic once more.
I don't know if they can end, but they can definitely get 3 inhibitors. Hylissang so low. Is he going to die here? He might have to use a flash. Razork's going to fall.
Flash away, but the Ruthless Predator finds his man. Odo takes him out, Hylissang down. And Odo on the clock sends a message to Fnatic. Don't mess with these jaws. Maurang going forward as well as Humanoid has to flash away, but Rogue have struck back in this series with control through basically the entire game. A couple of mistakes won't fail them this one. As Humanoid dies in the end, Rogue take the ace. And Malmo, we have a series on our hands.
Things looked a little...
Now, it's worth pointing out that Fnatic, they don't have a much front.
While you do Herald, so Rogue bot lane needs to be very careful here. They don't have any vision to work with. They see Malrang is on this Herald. They could do one more with mid.
Dive in? He can dive in.
Coming out. This is the first knockup. Looking for 2. The Brittle. It's my God! Blood. It's a solo for Odo on all.
I think they don't need to force it. Instead, just clear out what vision you can. Know that you have the scaling advantage. And know that you've got a pretty good advantage in the top lane.
Odo got 2 plates already, so this Herald crash will kill the tower. This is going to be a full first blood tower to Rogue. They're going to push out top.
First on the objective. They've been very good at controlling these neutrals. Contrary to what we often see from them, sometimes they can struggle to secure.
Cutting away some of that Soraka's heal.
And Malrang building a supportive build as well. Might go towards that redemption as well. Force of nature, similar kind of build we saw last game. So Odoamne's on a tank, not on Renekton. Comp and Larson are so important in these fights.
Silence gets to flash out just in time. The Equinox was just a little bit short from the wall. Trimby low, Comp off towards the side as well as Hylissang steps forward, looking for more. Wild growth on Hylissang. The flash forward, but Hylissang, what on earth was that?
What? Did Hilly just try to flash knock up 4 people on Lulu?
Now on the Humanoid. Humanoid can't get away. Hylissang maybe thought he was playing Pike or something. He was just too aggressive as Razzle dives in, but all of Rogue's still alive. There's no Chemtech. Odo, force low, Upset will take him, but Hilly was just way too deep.
Well, Fnatic still have the pressure despite losing the fight.
Hang on.
Stop him! Boom! Wonder's gun finds its mark.
Fight's actually pretty even across the board. No objectives end up going out on either side. Hylissang, as confused as we are.
His comms are, just go guys, they're engaged.
Oh, Maurang knocked into the wall here. Chases on as Larson looks for Upset as well. Spell shield.
Shockwave.
Shockwave pulls him back to keep his verdict short once again, and Comp takes the kill. Ripped out was TP'd on by Odoamne to make sure.
Zone away Humanoid from stopping to get to this mid-tier 2 in time. 30 seconds on the Dragon. That'll be the exit objective for Rogue, but they're not done here. Looking for an engage.
All of the Forge God coming across, the second Big Cloud Charge coming in as well. 3rd HP on that tower in the mid lane. Razzle looking for something once again, but it's only onto Odoamne, not ready to tanky his target. He's quite tanky, in fact. Cannon Barrage comes down, forces Odoamne low, but look, Trimby just healing him up.
He's the one stepping up. They might look for Hilly again here as well. No flash, of course, Comp.
Nowhere for him to go. The Lightning Crash comes out, the Polymorph not enough. Equinox with the Silence Wild Growth just in time. Hylissang's still alive, and Maurang slaps him over the back with a bat. And that's enough. Maurang now overstep with the Wish. Into the flash gets Maurang out. The Troll King doing exactly that for Rogue. Rogue. The chase still continues. Instead, they decide to back away and make sure they get this third dragon of the game.
Fnatic are just being bullied around the map as well. Look at the poke.
Fnatic investing so much into trying to contest this. Razork stepping
Razork
forward.
is here.
Maybe they know that this is their only hope is they
Hang
get
on
the
a
extra
minute.
soul.
He has
Marang
access.
now by himself in the pit. The subjugate coming down. They're going to try and kill Marang before he can get onto the dragon. He's so low, but the heals over the wall. The astral infusion of life into Marang. Keeper's verdict wide, and Marang gets it. Fnatic put all their eggs in the basket.
He's still alive.
In this trade, and eventually they will only take Marang.
Fnatic, the blue orb sees it, 7k HP.
Say a prayer to the Forge God, because Odo wants a piece of this action. He steps in, the knock-up, look at the humanoid already taking one of the Baron. Secured by Fnatic, flash away by Opton, flash away by Razork. Hillisang walks to the back of the pit and then realizes he doesn't have a flash to stand on. 3 kills over the Rogue, but Razork and Upset looking to get out alive as Comp continues to chase. Trimby can heal him across the wall here, Razork stepping forward. Trimby with the heals, the shields, the Immortal Shield Bow as well. Ultra shot.
Baron, that was their only chance when Marang was dead. It took so long to kill him with the Soraka healing. Yes, they get a Baron. 2 members will keep that buff. Rogue
slowing down.
They have Baron. They have a top wave coming in. They're just going to look for a siege here because Rogue's tempo is in the pavement. They stayed so long to try and get that top tier 2, and they were pushed away. Comp is in base. Wunder has GP ult, but Odoamne is trying to force. He misses the knockup.
Hillisang, a shockwave! Immediately, Hillisang is down. Quarter of the Portugal coming out. Odoamne just to disengage. Keeper's verdict will knock him away, but the
It's good for the game to slow down for Rogue. I think getting Infinity Edge on GP, getting Infinity Edge on things like the Sivir and the Lord Dominics, it doesn't hurt the IE. How far is Upset from the Dominics? Humanoid's going to push in top, really far behind against Larson right now, itemization-wise, who will have the Rabadons in base very...
There is a lot of damage at his disposal.
Oh, yeah.
Infinity Edge completed. A single good barrel.
Better hand of Humanoid, and again, in this Control Mage meta, not meta so much, but in this Control Mage series meta of trades of Orianna and Victor. So, Fnatic, push back, Razork. Might be in a bit of trouble, but he's going to use the W to stop the Ornn from knocking him up. Fnatic trying to contest this push as much as possible, but the Ornn's going to come out.
Quarter of the Forge coming out, Keeper's verdict knocks him back, but still the knockout coming down. And there's the chase, and they're looking for the first kill. Wunder down. Those barrels won't mean much as Wunder is sent packing. Fnatic
Silence from Trimby was so instrumental. Wunder didn't even get a chance to use anything. Razork though, no flash. Can he get into the pit? He's not going to. That's a Baron for Rogue. Will they turn and fight? They're just going to disengage.
So he'll stop them in their tracks. Does Wunder ult on this wave is the question. I think the answer is no. The wave is too short. The wave's too thin. Pokes coming out. Then is this bond inhibitor, but it's also this dragon in 1 minute. They need to make sure they don't get caught or picked off.
Marang caught a little bit by Razork, because the subjugate down, Quarter of the Forge got used as well, and now the chase begins. But Comp with a lightning crash. Wunder has to flash across the wall. Keeper's verdict is going to knock back one, but Comp is on the chase, and Comp finds one. Sends Wunder to Davy Jones's locker, and now he's trying to make it 2 as Upset's chased away. All of Fnatic retreating, and Comp the only one needed. He dives into the base, out his own step, out his own stage. Comp low, Immortal Shield Bow, heals him back up. It's enough for Comp. It's enough for Rogue. As after they lost game 1, they are having none of it. Rogue looking for match points.
Trimby follows Comp into the battlefield and keeps him alive. The Soraka Zeri bot lane is going to send Fnatic to the afterlife, and we're going to be pushed into match point as Rogue will take down Fnatic.
Slow and steady wins the race. They have a very clear game plan coming into this, scaling front to back team.
Not the matchup we're too used to seeing. Renekton a little bit more conventional. It looks like that's where Rogue are going to go to round.
Thinking about warding, but he hasn't placed one down just yet. Odo can flash W, Marang can land the combo. Question is, will Wunder survive it? I think they have the damage to pull it off, and they're going to go for it now. He just uses the E.
Slices forward, second slice. There's the knocker with the EQ combo, and Wunder burst of blood to Odoamne.
Doesn't drop. Remains Odoamne. I'm not sure if he has TP up. I don't think he does. Here comes the dive. Can they execute?
Let's have a look. See, flash polymorph once again. Hillisang trying to get away from this one. Dodging away from minion shots. Comes up so much. That's 1. Hillisang didn't tank it up, so that's not 2. But still, Trimby able to take him down, and now Upset underneath the tower, chased away by a very angry fish. Trimby cosplaying a little bit as a shark here with the ultra lasers. Turn it back around. One more Q would be enough. The Aqua Press in the
Upset. Marang
gets
is coming. Marang is behind. Upset those sums. Can he execute? Oh, Marang wants this.
Marang. No slow from the Aegis.
I don't think
Did he
he applied
get
the
it?
slow.
Trimby
No.
gets it.
But that will... Been starting off this objective. Now the Cloud Drake is going to be starting to chip away at Razork.
Okay, so in terms of my memory, Malrang has no flash. Hillsong and Upset have burnt theirs as well.
No summon spells in
uses
this little exchange here. The biggest problem that Rogue have is that Larson TP back into the mid-wave, but it's Humanoid that actually has the prio, which means that Humanoid gets to rotate down.
Pushed back means that 3 people can collapse onto this Herald. If Malrang EQs out, this Herald's gone, so he wants to stay there as long as possible. EQing forwards even, looking for Wonder, no flash in mid lane.
Neither of the Fnatic bot laners have come up to join this. The Cataclysm coming down, and Rogue will have 5 members up towards the top side, with the Shockwave pulling Wonder back and the Culling coming in as well. Comp now with his 2nd kill of the game in the Rift Herald.
These side lanes a bit more. He's having to roam on Azir and shadow side lanes on Azir, when ideally he wants to just keep the push and try to chunk Larson out as much as possible, so they need to start playing through mid a bit.
Culling going down, up
damage.
Shielded, yep. As you say, very, very good damage there from Rogue. Azir as well, banned out in every other game. Here, Humanoid able to get his hands on it. And although they are slightly behind now, if they can stall this game out, he's got the Andrews and a needlessly large rod as well. Wonder looks to chip away at this bot lane tower. Will be the first tower of the game for Fnatic.
He is in the top lane.
They're 4-manning top. I think he's going to die here.
They can TP in as well. Oda 1 mate. They can put down a ward. Of course, you can TP to the flag. Humanoid trying to get away, puts down the Sundisk. TP in point. Fnatic as they try and defend their mid lane. And Malrang, an incredible Cataclysm to get away from the Emperor's Divide. And now Wonder on the wrong side of the rift. Zoda looks to chase him down. The rest are Rogue up towards this top side. Hillsong's going to try and join Wonder, maybe speed him up, has the Shurelias, but realizes he needs to get the hell out of dodge as he dodges away from Trimby and Comp.
Fnatic seem a little bit split on their decision-making. Pings towards the Dragon are coming down, but they want to keep Wonder alive.
Razork going in, Comp cleanses away from the Glacial Prison, but the chase is on and the tidal wave has been used. Razork so tanky as Upset joins the fray. Wonder forced down towards the bottom side, Larson will take him out. They need to get something out of this Fnatic. They've invested so much and they do get a shutdown onto Upset. But now Upset, Razork and Hillsong are behind enemy lines. Let's see if they can manage to get out of this one.
Need to let the Zeri stacks fall off. Malrang with the combo!
EQ combo from Malrang finds Upset. Comp goes on a killing spree. He's looking for one more with Razork as well. You want to TP'd in. He's going to dodge out of Hillsong now. In the enemy jungle, caught out in the midst of Rogue. And they wipe away Fnatic.
And just like that, Rogue.
Fnatic for trying to get away in their own jungle, and Rogue will get themselves their 2nd dragon of the game.
5, 1, and 2 is the scoreline for Comp in this.
Fnatic and G2, the most decorated teams here in the LEC. Only 2 other teams have ever hoisted the... As the game goes on, Fnatic will continue to scale.
Rogue have a lot of pressure in this bot side. They're going to get this bot tier 1. Fnatic are all on the defense. All 5 members from Oda 1 though. He's hiding in the shadows. He has a little bit of a flank if Fnatic overcommit into this river, and Hillsong knows that he's going to try to spot him out. They get the crab as well. It looks like Malrang's going to dash forwards for it and actually steals it away. And now Oda 1
Hillsong stepping into Oda 1 Humanoid there as well. Emperor's Divide going to separate them. Razork being caught out. Wonder in the middle of the pit. Does have the flash and uses it to get out. In goes Malrang, Razork low, the Culling as well, the Cataclysm locks him up, and Malrang just too damn tanky for Fnatic to work their way through. Humanoid falls as well. And Fnatic tried to disengage, but Rogue were not having any of it.
Good decisiveness from Malrang there. EQs in, gets Humanoid's flash, doesn't hesitate. Flash ults on top of him to make sure Rogue can follow up. The Culling is enough range. That's sole point for Rogue. Do they want to go Baron here? I feel like looking at Odoamne, he's in a base in TP, so Wonder's going to try to stop him.
Infernal Chance going down, Odoamne flashes away from it, Upset flashes forward as well with his Predator, a possible stun here. Odoamne still pretty tanky, but he will get shut down by Upset.
That stops the Baron play. Good play there by Fnatic. Now does Rogue want to chase this down? Hilly needs to be very careful. He has the flash, Malrang no flash or ult, so Hilly should be able to escape this one if he decides to flash away, but Larson's coming down from the top side and he has flash of his own. He has a flash QW if he wants to look for it, but is it worth to kill this Lulu? Malrang says yes.
Shockwave, they go for Hillsong, and Hillsong will fall. Larson takes the kill.
Pings, look at the TP behind them on the lane.
Okay. Fnatic, it's everything in this. They're doing all they can. The Sundisk goes down, but there's no Emperor survive. But Humanoid now is separate from the rest of his team. He dodges away from the EQ combo from Malrang, and the Ultra Laser will clip his heels. Larson low on mana. Rogue really don't have any mana apart from one comp who's going to try and turn this one around. He stands forward in the face of Fnatic. He stares down. It's all a possibility as Malrang looks for a little bit more up towards the top side. Fnatic still just licking their wounds, trying to defend, trying to fight.
There are many Fnatic fans here in Malmö today. And that energy needs to be felt if Fnatic are going to be able to turn this one around. The pressure is slowly beginning to mount. Fnatic grouping up mid, looking to contest this wave. Good damage from Comp, forces Humanoid back.
There's the Cataclysm, Malrang immediately pulls the stopwatch, the tidal wave coming in as well, and the Shockwave just rips Fnatic apart! There is nothing you can do to react to that!
Rogue is looking to dominate Fnatic.
They are indeed, and Upset wasn't even in that fight. He was split away the second the engage came through. This is all they can work with, this is all they've got. This is their last chance.
30 seconds between you And no more LEC this year. 30 seconds between Rogue and Finals. A matchup against G2 for them once again would be the second of the year. Of course, last time they didn't have the best of showings, but Fnatic want to make it. The only time is the Glacier, but again the Cataclysm! Malrang finds his mark! And that's exactly what Rogue were looking for. Upset trying to do what he can with the Lightning Crash. Odo there with the Ruthless Predator, and Upset cannot get away! Rogue rout Fnatic. Humanoid can only stand and watch as Larson here in Malmö steps up. The Swede does it all!
In his home country, in the best of 5, it's Larson that puts Rogue on his back next to Malrang. Comp 9-1 on Lucian. A huge step up for Rogue. A huge upset, you have to imagine. If you look at the predictions from all the analysts from social media, everyone thought Fnatic would take this, but it's Rogue's day today.
Only Razork and Hylissang between Rogue and a date with Destiny. G2 await tomorrow, and Razork and Hylissang can only stand and watch. They look for Trinby, but Rogue defend him. Wonder now up. The minions pushing in, and
Rogue will take the Ocean Soul. Rogue in commanding fact or top 3 of the LEC is looking to make it top 2. They're looking to secure a spot at New York in the World's group stages, and they are looking to rematch G2. Only a few more towers stand in their way, and Fnatic
% chance that they can do it, but Rogue dominating the top lane, dominating the bot lane. 2 inhibs down. The last inhib will be in mid, where Fnatic have to fight it. Otherwise, it's as good as done.
I mean, Comp is standing solo in the enemy base, and now with the minion waves pushing into the mid lane, Upset forced away. Infernal Chain's going to go down. Wonder looking for a couple of knockups here. The Aatrox doing a little bit of damage, but Odo still back up to half HP. Razork forced away, the third inhibitor, the target for Rogue. They are doing this one by the book. They're painting by the numbers. And Humanoid stunned up with the Ruthless Predator. Malrang there for the follow-up, and the Emperor's Divide will not separate Rogue from their prize. Comp dashing forward. Hylissang low. Comp still has the GA to come back to life here, even though he's pulled back. Comp will resurrect.
That's it.
And Rogue's hopes resurrected alongside him. Upset trying to get away from this one. Puts the electro shot rate laser out, but he just can't do enough. Razork already dead. Wonder down to half. Malrang dashing in. Odo in the midst of the wall, as well as Wonder will fall. Larson takes him. The Nexus Tower's the target. And Rogue revived after losing to G2. Were not willing to give up their prize. They will battle G2 in the final.